Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a story you might think you know, but with a twist. We all celebrate American independence, but have you ever considered how close it all came to completely falling apart? This isn't just a story of triumph. It's a story of survival against all odds. Let's rewind to the brutal winter of 1777 at Valley Forge. General George Washington wasn't leading a triumphant army. He was commanding a ghost army. His soldiers were starving, freezing, and ravaged by disease. Imagine thousands of men, many without shoes, their feet wrapped in rags, leaving bloody footprints in the snow. Morale was so low that desertion was rampant. Soldiers were simply walking away, convinced the cause was lost. The dream of a new nation was dying in the cold mud of Pennsylvania. This was the moment the American Revolution almost failed. But just when the flame of revolution was about to be extinguished, a secret lifeline appeared. Across the Atlantic, France, still stinging from its own defeat by the British, began secretly funneling money, weapons, and supplies to the struggling Americans. This wasn't a grand public alliance yet. It was a clandestine operation, a gamble that the colonists might actually have a chance. This covert aid was the trickle of water that kept the seeds of revolution alive, giving Washington just enough resources to hold his battered army together. While French aid was crucial, another secret war was being fought in the shadows. Washington, a masterful strategist, knew he couldn't win on the battlefield alone. He established a sophisticated network of spies, ordinary men and women who risked everything to gather intelligence. The most famous of these, the Culper spy ring, operated right under the nose of the British in New York. They used invisible ink-coded messages and secret drop-offs to warn Washington of British troop movements and planned attacks. This intelligence was priceless. It allowed Washington to anticipate enemy strategies and avoid catastrophic ambushes, literally saving his army from annihilation on multiple occasions. All these threads of desperation, secret aid, and espionage converged at one final, decisive moment. The Battle of Yorktown in 1781. It was a strategic masterpiece that felt like a miracle. Washington coordinated a combined assault, marching his army south to trap the main British force under General Cornwallis. At the same time, the French Navy, now openly allied with the Americans, sailed into the Chesapeake Bay, blocking any British escape or reinforcement by sea. Cornwallis was completely surrounded. The siege was relentless, and with no hope of rescue, he had no choice but to surrender. The impossible had happened. The world was turned upside down, and American independence was finally secured. So, the next time you think about the American Revolution, remember, it wasn't just one glorious victory after another. It was a desperate struggle, won by a thread through harsh winters, secret alliances, and the bravery of spies in the shadows. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the greatest victories are born from the moments when we are closest to defeat. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more hidden histories. Let me know in the comments what other almost failed moments in history you'd like to see covered. See you next time.